What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on the Piscifun YouTube channel. We are coming at you from a rainy, nasty, dreary Wisconsin day. We have chances for some thunderstorms today, maybe some hail, and some high winds. What are we going to do on a day like today? We are going to go do some musky fishing. And honestly, I'm not even mad about the weather because, in my opinion, when you're musky fishing, not that I'm an expert, but when you're musky fishing, having some nasty weather right around the corner is never a bad thing. Honestly, that's never a bad thing with a lot of fishing. A lot of times, it's able to kind of turn them on, get them fired up, fronts coming in, makes them want to eat. So hopefully that is the case with the fish of 1,000 casts today. I'm actually leaving my neighborhood right as we speak, and I am heading out to meet Taylor Flannery. Taylor owns Musky Guarantee Guide Service, and he's also part of the Piscifun Pro team as well. So we're gonna go to his house, meet up with him, and then we are going to roll out all the way to our musky destination. We will get back with you guys when we are out on the lake, getting ready to start casting. All right, guys, we're getting started here. I got a Alios 300. I'm just throwing a small twitch bait here. You just see it's a crappie pattern. Right now, obviously, this time of year, crappies are just getting to be post-spawn. A lot of them are starting to hang off of structure, weed lines, things like that. So definitely a snack that a muskie would be interested in. Full disclosure, I am not a muskie guy. So if anything I say in this video sounds off or wrong, it very well might be. But that's why I'm out here with Taylor Flannery from Musky Guarantee Guide Service, so that he can give us all the solid details and the good advice. I'm just here to hopefully put a hook in a muskie. So we'll see how that goes.
See how you get it to kind of come straight
Yeah,
to you?
yep.
You want a little bit lighter taps.
Got it.
Almost like just what the rod did. Gliders are kind of the finesse deal with musky fishing, but they sure do catch a lot of fish early in the year.
That's what it seemed. I mean, just watching Fisher, it seemed like he uses a ton of gliders early.
Yeah.
I mean, any bad weather generally puts fish in the stuff, in the weeds, you know. I don't know what it is about it, but whether it's a storm, a cold front, like it just seems that they want to be in the weeds.
Right.
But the lakes that we're fishing, both of them are pretty much, I mean, there's one little area of cabbage on the one lake,
Yeah.
but it's all rock structure, so. There's Sean, baby.
Keep your rod down. Rod down. Yep. Keep constant tension. Don't pump. Just keep steady reel. That's a nice fish, huh?
Look like a good fish.
Put this down. And then take him wherever you got to go with him.
Yep, wherever he wants to go. Gotcha. I'm gonna try to keep bringing him this way.
Yeah,
It seems.
don't turn your rod angle. We'll scoop him right when we get here. Look like a good one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right up, right through the bag.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That was a sick jump, too.
That was a sick jump.
You wanna
Hooks out. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Woo! You. Heck yeah, buddy. That's what's up.
That was an awesome jump.
Oh,
right there.
dude, yeah. She freaking railed it too.
That might be a 40-incher.
Looks pretty close. She railed it. Nothing being mid-conversation, all of a sudden the bait stops.
Stop. Right.
Yep. Alrighty.
Crappie killer.
Yep. All right, guys, here we go. Beautiful muskie here in the net in northern Wisconsin. That fish crushed a crappie pattern twitch bait. He's using the Alios 300, and me and Taylor were just kind of talking, and she absolutely smoked it and then got that sick jump on camera.
She ain't happy.
Beautiful.
Just hold her still there, she'll.
Got a nice telltale scar there.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll go. Go, mama.
Guys, that was a wild eat. Tanner and I were just kind of, you know, shooting the bull and talking, and I'm twitching this twitch bait up over these weeds, and all of a sudden this fish just absolutely crushes that bait and then goes airborne like 3 feet afterwards. I'll be honest, that one caught me completely off guard. I was just kind of finally settling into a good pattern. Taylor kind of gave me a little bit of coaching earlier on how I was working that twitch bait, and I finally kind of figured out my rhythm. And after I got the rhythm, that was about 20 minutes later, that fish crushed. So good start to a musky day, guys. We were just talking, you can see that front changing behind us. We just had some storms kind of push through, and we're getting to that point where fishing's gonna get a little tougher. And thankfully we got that one before the post front conditions kind of took over. So we'll get a picture with her, and then we're gonna get her released so she can go back and enjoy her summer eating all the panfish.
You know?
Yeah,
Right now we're in 11 foot of water. Dumb.
bad day, man.
Bad day. Yeah, this is usually midsummer. Midsummer they'll kick out off of this rock hump out here.
Okay.
But otherwise it's a lot of. Oh, damn. There he was.
Talk about a water explosion, dude.
So today, throwing a rubber bait. This is a Musky Innovations Bulldog. Throwing it on a Chaos 2020 Assault Stick. This is their Moab. It's awesome for big rubber. With a Piscifun Alloys 400 size reel. This is the 811 reel. Absolutely awesome for this. And then I have 100-pound fins braid, the XS big game on here as well. Great setup for doing this. Just wanted to kind of go over how we're working these rubber baits. Casting it out. You're really aggressively snapping short, quick pops. A slack line rips will actually get that bait to walk side to side at the same time versus just your pull pause. So what that looks like, and you'll actually hear it in the line. You can really hear the line snap when you do that. But you can almost hear the line kind of rip, but you get those short little snappy pops. And what that is it's going to walk that bait sideways. And then as you get up to the boat, let it sink down and then come into your figure eight and rip it wide turns. And that's usually your way to figure a fish at the boat, which we had one come up earlier and didn't capitalize on it, but it was awesome.
So guys, Taylor just talked to you about how he works that big rubber, doing those type of actions. And so this morning, he kind of got me started on a glide bait, real small glide bait in a crappie pattern. And basically, like earlier season, it's a really good bait, it's smaller profile. So I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys from a learning standpoint, right? Not being the expert, and kind of explain to you how Taylor walked me through that this morning. All right, guys, so as I mentioned before we started this, I've got a glide bait here. Nice, small, I guess it's probably about a 6-inch glide bait. And so when you're throwing this, basically what you're gonna do when you get it out there is you're gonna use a lot of small twitches to get that bait to kind of dance back and forth and hang up to allow that fish to strike it. So earlier what I was doing is I was really out of cadence and just kind of all over the place, and I was working it much too fast. So what was happening is that bait was really coming at me instead of doing that wide kind of turn and hang. So then Taylor kind of told me lighter twitches just to get it to kind of turn and then hang. So then I kind of started doing that twitch, and that allowed that bait to kind of hang in place, and that's when that fish that you guys saw earlier crushed that bait. I got into that nice cadence of doing that, and it absolutely just hung, and right when it hung, she smashed it. So make sure you're just doing those small, short twitches to get that bait to almost kind of walk the dog and hang up there so you can get a strike. Thought I saw a flash off in the distance. So fun little update, guys. We're out here on the lake, and it's one of those days where you got storms kind of rolling through periodically. You can see behind me there's actually a storm kind of brewing back there, and we're sitting here and Taylor's like, I just got shocked in my foot. And then all of a sudden I go to cast and I'm like, oh, I just got shocked too. And so the static electricity in the air apparently was going through the rod blank, through our body, and then popping out the bottom of your foot. But it would happen, you'd go to swing your rod over to cast, have it up high, and all of a sudden, tick, 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 you'd kind of get shocked in the bottom of your foot. and I'll show you kind of what's coming in here. We're about to get it. Check out that storm cell coming over, guys. You can just see the sheet of pouring rain coming out of those clouds over the trees. Topwater. Looks like it's caught a fish or two in its day.
Well, I'm hoping this doesn't wipe out my video,
What did it do?
but
Oh, for a little while, yeah. Mm-hmm. Fish on, guys. Yep. Yep, you're good. Nice fish. Yeah, buddy. You called the topwater, man. Holy crap. Oh, you called that.
I told you this is the only thing I'm good
Jesus. Yeah, you're good at it. I would say that. Within 10 casts of you telling me to switch, it was on. Promise, I just want a picture. Nice green fish.
Yeah. She came up and munched that thing in a hurry, didn't she?
Alright, guys. Another beautiful northern Wisconsin muskie right there. That one chowed the topwater. Beautiful, beautiful fish here. That was awesome. Let's go ahead and get her released. He was playing no games. All right, man. Good job. Good call on the topwater.
Yeah.
Well, guys, you just caught that nice muskie on topwater. So just recapping, I know I mentioned it earlier, but we're sitting here and we've had storms rolling through pretty consistently. And just before that, Taylor had 3 different muskies in a matter of 10 minutes follow his bait in, and we were just sitting there and he's like, dude, try throwing on a topwater. So he gives me this topwater. Looks like it's caught a few fish, so there's obviously a little bit of confidence there. And I was probably at my 6th or 7th cast there, and this one comes up and just chows that topwater off the top. I mean, she came up and got it. She was hungry. So it was nice with all these storms rolling in. We were kind of talking about, you know, and something should be happening here. You know, when you got fronts rolling in during a day like this, it kind of creates little mini bite windows throughout the day. And at least that time it came true. We were struggling earlier, but made that topwater switch and made it happen. All right, guys, as you can see, we are in the truck riding back to Taylor's house right now. So we got off the water. There was another front coming in that looked like it was really gnarly, and we were kind of over it. It was getting pretty gnarly out there, and we had caught some fish already and already moved some, and based on Taylor's knowledge and how the fronts had come through, probably wasn't going to be real active after that, so we decided to go ahead and pull off the water. But had an absolute blast. I can't tell you how much I learned today. Like I told you guys at the very beginning of the video, I'm not a muskie guy by trade. I've done it, you know, here and there throughout my life, but Taylor was like a wealth of knowledge today. I learned about how the fish position, how they relate to moon time, you know, different ways to work baits. It was just a constant learning thing throughout the day today, which was an absolute blast for me because I love to learn about any type of fishing. And then as you guys saw, we had a really successful day. Anytime you can go out, and we moved, I mean, we probably moved like what, 8 muskies or 9 muskies, something like that. I mean, so we moved quite a few fish, and then we were able to boat 2 of them, and then Taylor almost had that one that hit his bait right there at the side of the boat, but just didn't get a hook in that one. But overall, it was a really fun day. We had a great time. If you guys are interested in getting out and chasing some muskies here in northern Wisconsin, I would 100% recommend contacting Taylor. You can find him on Facebook under Musky Guarantee Guide Service. And I was kind of joking around with him about his name, saying it's pretty brave putting guarantee in a musky guide service. But as you can see, the name obviously is true because he guaranteed it and we caught him. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go down below, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Stay tuned. We will see you on the next one.